Okay. Uh, this one I'm kind of labeling as far as let's call it funeral for a friend. Uh, okay, you decided, uh, with the help of your doctors and everybody else, maybe a whole group of doctors. It could be a lot of psychological things. It could be a priest. It could be a minister. It could be people as far as your own family. Husband or wife will have their input on it. Um, and the best thing to do is, talk to as many people if you have the time to do that. So, sometimes, like, you could be in time of war. Yeah, that body part is not found anymore, and that changes everything. That's a whole new ball game. But let's say you're able to have the body part. Now, for me, I had a thing called anticoagulant. It took a long time finding it, but the thing is, maybe by sending the body part to a lab, having a biopsy is almost like an autopsy, but they're only doing it on one small portion of your body. Autopsy they do on the whole body. Um, the thing is, after they're done doing the biopsies and everything else, sometimes they put it into a group, and it would be like cremation for a whole grouping of body parts that they may have. Now, that sounds a little morbid and everything else, but it's not. It's not as morbid as you think. I mean, it's just a natural thing. Um, the thing is, once they find the answers, there it is. I mean, it may be hospital policy. They cremate it, and that's it. Now, the thing is, there are religious areas that come into play. Um, I'm going to tell you a little story. My grandfather was an amputee also, and he actually lost both, his legs and everything also. And what happened is religious, you couldn't cremate. Religious purposes, you couldn't cremate. And religious purposes also, you had to bury the limb, and it had to go with the body, basically. Well, wait a minute. He's kind of done with the leg, but not with the rest of the body. So, well, needless to say, um, my mom had to go out, and she was running around trying to get a plot for my grandfather's leg so that they had someplace to bury it after the surgery. A lot of the rulings have changed nowadays, and they'll give you your choices and what to do, but you have to tell the people what your choices are. If you're going in and you need to talk to somebody on this because nobody's, answering that question for you, talk to the charge nurse when they get you enrolled. Anybody who's enrolling you, any one of the nurses or such, talk to them. Talk to the doctor that's going to perform the operation. Talk to any one of the staff. They may send a priest. They may send one of their clergy out to talk to you, and they'll be able to get the ball rolling so that you could actually keep the body part. Now, why would you want to do this? I mean, they're not going to have you just here's your body part, take it home with you. No, most of the time it can be like in some cases it could be cremated, and then they'll put it into like a form of jewelry that you could wear, almost like a necklace or something like that, earrings, necklace, whatever. Uh, and that way it's with you. Uh, you didn't get rid of it. It's with you, even though it's cremated. Now the thing is, sometimes cremation is against the religion. So yeah, a lot of these questions you have to deal with, and you have to deal with them very quickly. So if you have issues like this, if you want to keep the body part in a form of jewelry, keep the body part in the form of a cremated uh, statue or something in your house, and this was you, this was a part of you, you may want to do that. Talk to the staff. You got to talk to the staff. Otherwise, they will, on the most part, do a cremation, and that's it. Now, Some hospital protocols, not only would they consider, okay, sometimes they're going to cremate, but other times they may send it to a medical institution because that's another alternative. Even though you're not donating the whole body, they do study, hands, arms, fingers, whatever you have, leg amputation. They will study those particular body parts, and that way it helps other doctors, other medical personnel learn the different ins and outs of, you know, the, the anatomy. Um, you have to make that your decision, and you got to work quickly with it because there's no changing your mind. Once it's done, it's done. It's almost like having a holiday. All of a sudden, a holiday's coming up, and you're planning, you're getting all the stuff ready for it, and everything else. And once that holiday's over, it's over. You can't bring it back. So, uh, you're working towards it. You're planning for it for a number of days, weeks, and then all of a sudden, one morning, that's going to be it. Uh, no more choices, no more decisions on that. It's what you got to live with then. Um, Again, talk to the people. Now, they can answer a lot of questions too. How you feel. How do you feel? I mean, it's like they may ask you, how do you feel? Do you need somebody to talk to? How'd you like me to talk with you for this or whatever? Maybe they got a friend that they can bring in too that actually has had it done. And I mean, hell, if somebody wanted to bring me towards their hospital or something like that, if I'm able to, I probably would. I'd go there, and if they want to yak for a while, yeah, you know, I'm a talker. I'd love to talk with people. So, but anyway, uh, short subject. You got to, find your resources for it. Find your clergy. Find your religious person that may answer the questions. Even a family member, mother, father, sister, brother, wife, husband, whatever you have. If the kids are old enough, maybe talk to your kids too. See what they think. So see what everybody thinks. See where you go from there, and make the best decision for yourself. And everything will work out for you. Um, it's a tough road, and in most cases, it's a road that you're taking because there may not be any other choice. And even the doctors aren't going to do it just for a buck. They're going to do it because that's possibly the only option that is doable. I had three options on my second leg coming off. I could have left it. I could have had it pinned as far as bone that busted, or we take it off. I said, well, the first two choices, you don't look really, positive on it. And it goes the pinning of the leg and just trying to set it in a cast. The bone's a little gone, and it would be a miracle if not that it would actually work. It would be 80% chance that it would not, 80% not work. I only have a 20% chance that it would work. Now, I'd be in the same boat if I waited, maybe even worse. Maybe, because I had it done, I don't have it driving up my leg even further. We stopped any type of infections. We stopped everything in its source. And now I got some good time for healing. So that's the way you have to think about it. And again, there's a lot of positive groups out there that would, you could join, you could talk to. Just got to look for them and everything. Some of them, my wife has one that she's on Facebook with. That you don't have to buzz in with them, but if you did, if you had questions or comments, you could actually put out the comments. And I know there's like Facebook groups like that. Just do a little research and look it up. You'll find it. Uh, For us, subscribe, give us some ideas for our subject matter, and we'll see what we can do to bring it out to you. Okay. For now, talk to a number of people, you know, make sure everything goes all right for you. And after any type of surgery and everything, it's a little bit of healing process, but I'm sure everything will probably be all right. You're making the biggest decision, just having the surgery done, having something done to improve the issue that you have. So uh, just do it, and um, I think I think you'll be all right. Um, anyway, good luck to all, and we'll talk to you later.